Hello friends, fellow bookworms and bibliophiles, and for this video, Potterheads. Welcome back to my channel. Now, for many years I have collected a variety of things, but at this point in my life I have focused my collecting down to two items, and they are books and prop replicas. So bringing together the best of both worlds, I will be reviewing one of the prop replica books from my collection. And today's feature is Minalima's journal replica of The Tales of Beedle the Bard. But before we get started, if you are new to my channel, hello, welcome to Squirrel's Bookshelf. I'm Jess, Head Squirrel, and please remember you can always hit that subscribe button if you'd like to become part of our squirrely, nerdy, bookish community. Alright, so I bought this at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour in London, but you can get it in a variety of places. I'm not sure if it's at other Wizarding World locations because I haven't been there in a while, but it wouldn't surprise me if you could. But you can get it off of Minalima's website. Now, for those of you who don't know, the graphic design team for all of the Wizarding World films, so Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, is Minalima, and that is a partnership between Miraflora Mina and Eduardo Lima. And Minalima themselves have put out this series of journals that are based on replicas of textbooks and other wizarding books. So this is just one of them. They have many, many more. I believe they have Hogwarts A History, Advanced Potion Making, A History of Magic, also Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the version in the Harry Potter films, and others too. But this was my first choice, partly because it suits the size of the book the best. It is quite a small journal, and it's not exactly shaped correctly for The Tales of Beedle the Bard because the actual book is slightly more square, so I think it'd be a bit wider. So I understand for manufacturing purposes it's much easier to just design all of these different notebooks at the same size. I personally, being a Harry Potter nerd, would love to see them in different sizes so they actually look like a variety of textbooks, but they're designed to be journals, they're not designed to be prop replicas, so if you keep that in mind, I think you'll be pretty happy with the results. So obviously it has this beautiful shiny gilt on the cover. It also has full gilded edges all the way around, which is just lovely. Now it is a sort of laminate cover. It's not cloth bound at all, but it is printed to have the look of a cloth texture, and it's got some designs on the back as well from the original. Now, my biggest critique with these journals, aside from the size, is the fact that the spine doesn't show anything about the book. All of the spines just have this line of gilt stars down the side, which is gorgeous. And again, I understand that they're not designed to be replicas, they are designed to be journals. But I would go crazy if they actually had the spine of the book as well, because that's just what I like. Now when you open it up, we do have a ribbon bookmark to it, which is lovely, and the end papers are just delicious. I love them. They're not shiny, but it is a gold star pattern against the green. Same with the back, it's really pretty. And the journal is a nice size journal. It's not too wide of lines. I really don't like it if journal lines are too big because I don't write very big and I feel like it's a waste of space. So I'm actually quite happy. I have started journaling in the front a little bit, and these are all notes I've taken from J.K. Rowling's extra bits of information on wizardingworld.com, which used to be Pottermore. However, I do potentially have other plans for this journal. Now, if you've seen my review of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them first edition journal, which I'll link up here somewhere, I talked about how I have plans to remove the journal pages and actually insert a text block from the book because it exists as a book. But in addition, because The Tales of Beedle the Bard also exists as a real book, I have considered doing the same with this, removing the journal pages and inserting a book. And what I've discovered is really exciting. So I'm going to quickly pull. This is the British edition of The Tales of Beedle the Bard. It is published by Bloomsbury, and this edition happens to be the same size as this journal, which is really exciting. So it could actually fit quite well. Now the difficulty would be that it is not quite as thick as the journal, so I might only remove part of the journal. And then the other difficulty is then I will have some pages that don't have gilt edges and others that do, and I would have to re-gilt them. So again, if I actually do that, and if it is successful, I will put it in a video, and yeah, I'll show you how you could do it yourself as well. But anyway, this is beautiful for what it is. I would kill to have a full replica of the book because it is one of my favorite books in the entire Wizarding world. But for now, I'm very content with this. It sits on my shelf, it is beautiful, and I usually display it with a replica of Xenophilius Lovegood's Deathly Hallows necklace hanging over the top because it goes with it. So yeah, I mean, as far as the quality of it, it's excellent quality for what it is. As far as a prop replica, I would give it maybe a 4 out of 5 stars because it's just frankly not designed as a replica. It doesn't have the same material. Even the coloring of it is actually slightly different than the actual book. I actually really like the color of this, but looking at the actual prop book, it's slightly more blue and this is slightly more green. But that's not what it's designed to be. It's designed to be a journal. So at 4 out of 5, I'm very happy. It's beautiful on my shelf. If I get a chance to replace it with something a bit more authentic, I certainly will. But for now, it's mine and it's pretty, and thank you, Minalima, for making these. I would love to get some more of these journals despite the fact that they're not authentic replicas because they're still gorgeous and I still love all the books and I still love Minalima. So I will put a link to Minalima's shop down below. It's just minalima.com. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you're all keeping well. Bye!